Hi everyone! Welcome to Rain Francis Art for Kids. My name is Rain. In this series, Alphabet Soup, we choose a letter from the alphabet and we draw food that starts with that letter. So let's draw. Today's letter is the letter E. E stands for eggs. So today I'm going to show you how to draw this cute little egg couple. Let's begin. This is what you'll need to draw eggs today. You'll need a paper or a drawing pad. You'll need a pencil, an eraser. If you have an old paintbrush that you haven't used to paint with, you can use this to brush away any dust or eraser bits on your canvas. We're also going to use color today. We're going to use yellow. We're going to use a light blue. And we're going to use black. I'm using coloring pencils today, but you can always use crayons or markers. I'm also going to use a fine tip or thin tip black marker. I think we're going to have a lot of fun today drawing these eggs. So why don't we start? Let's draw the letter E. Here is a capital E and a small e. And let's write the word eggs. Eggs starts with E, G, G, and S. All right, this is going to be a fun one. Oh, before we begin, I want to show you what I found in my fridge today. How did they get in there? Okay, you can have fun as long as Mom and Dad are okay with it, drawing little faces on your eggs. Okay, here we go. Let's begin. So we're going to draw, I think we're going to draw some fried eggs today. So let's start. Well, first I want to show you. You see my glasses here? I'm going to use up a large portion of my page today, just to give you an idea of how big my eggs are going to be, because you don't want to draw them too small or you'll have trouble with the details. Okay, so let's start a little bit on the left side of your page, and we're going to draw the yolk first of our fried egg. And it's not really a circle, it's just kind of a blobby type of shape like this. And we're going to draw a second one next to it. Kind of a blobby, round shape. Okay, and now we're going to draw the white of the egg. So we're going to start on this yolk, and we're going to draw kind of the white of the egg, just like that. And we've got two eggs, so we're going to start on the right side of the second egg, and we're going to do the same kind of thing, but I'll show you what we do when we get to this area here, because one is kind of on top of the other, so kind of round shapes like this, and then we'll stop here, and then we'll just put a little round shape here. Okay? Now, we've got some pretty happy eggs. We've got probably a Mr. and a Mrs. Egg. So let's give Mr. Egg some eyes. And they're shaped as eggs too. My eyes are always shaped as eggs. Two little eyes. And we're going to give him some eyeballs. Pupils. I have to teach you the right word. They're not eyeballs, they're pupils. Just little round shapes in his eyes. And he's got a smile on his face. Okay? And we're going to put Mrs. Egg's eyes, the shape of eggs too, ovals. And I'm going to put her pupils on the left side of her eye here. So it's going to make it look like she's looking at her husband. You see that effect? He's got his pupils on the right side of his eyes, so it makes it look like he's looking at her. And I put these on the left side of her eyes, so it looks like she's looking at him. And she's got a big smile on her face too. Okay? I'll give you a minute to catch up. Now we're going to draw a couple of eggshells. Okay? So watch how I draw the eggshells. First we have a round shape like this, and then cracks in the eggshell. Okay? And then we have little cracks like this. That just makes it look like we cracked open the egg and put it in the frying pan. Now we're going to make our eggshell look a little more realistic. Now watch what I do. I'm basically going to follow, see this ziggy-zaggy part I did here? I'm going to start up at the top and I'm going to do the same thing but like this, watch. Like that. Okay? And we're going to do that 3 more times. We're going to make 3 more cracked eggshells. So watch how I do this again. The bottom of the egg like this. The zigzaggy part like this. A few little cracks in the egg. You can put little pieces out like that. And then we're going to follow that same zigzaggy line. We'll start at this end of the egg and we're going to draw up, down, and then attach it. Let's practice that again. We'll draw the bottom of the egg, the eggshell I should say, zigzaggy line, and if you want you can just leave your eggshell like that. You can leave it just that way, it'll be fine. A few little cracks in the egg shell. Okay? And we follow that same zigzaggy line. We start at this end and go up, down, and join it. All right? Let's try that one more time. We'll make one last one, kind of like this on its side over here. So we'll draw the bottom of the egg, shell, zigzaggy line, some cracks. This one has some big cracks in it. And then we're going to follow that zigzaggy line. From here we go up, down, up, join. When I say join, I mean we're joining the edge of the egg there. Okay, I hope that was easy for you to follow. Now here's what we're going to do. We're not using too much color, so we're going to take either our black pencil, or if you have a black marker, we're going to go and we're going to do a few outlines. We're going to outline the yolk just to make it stand out a little more. And we'll do Mrs. Egg's yolk too. Okay. And we're going to outline Mr. Yolk's eyes and his eyeball or his pupil just to make it stand out. We'll do his smile after. And we'll do Mrs. Egg's eyes too, just so they stand out. Usually I color first, but today I felt like doing that first. And we'll do her smile later too. So I'll let you catch up there. You can see already how it stands out. So now we're going to take our yellow coloring pencil and we're just going to color in the yolk. And we're going to try not to get any yellow into the eyes. Now, if you follow my tutorials and my lessons, you already know what I'm going to say. If you're using coloring pencils, don't press down too hard because you don't want to break your pencil, the tip of your pencil. You don't want to break it, and you don't want to hurt your hand and have to go like this all the time. Drawing is supposed to be fun. And when you do use a coloring pencil, turn it once in a while so that you don't wear down one side of the pencil. So color in lightly and turn. Color, 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 color. Turn. Do you like to eat eggs? I love eating eggs. Don't forget to turn your pencil. My favorite kind of eggs are chocolate eggs. I can't help it. I love chocolate. I do like to have eggs. Turn your pencil. I do like to have eggs on toast. That's really yummy with lots of butter. Don't forget to turn your pencil. Okay, now I've just colored that in once. If I want the yellow to be a little more yellow, I'm going to color it in a second time. That's called giving it a second layer. So I'm giving it a second layer. I'm coloring it in a second time, being careful not to get any yellow in his eyes. Turning my pencil once in a while. It just gives it a little more yellow color. Since we're not using too many colors in this drawing, let's make our egg really, really yellow. Our egg yolk, that is. Turn your pencil. That's nice and yellow. Okay, let's do the same thing for Mrs. Egg. Let's color in the entire yolk except for her eyes with yellow. Remember, don't press too hard and turn your pencil. I also really like to have eggs with Mexican food. Turn your pencil. Whenever I make tacos or fajitas, I put some eggs in there with salsa and cheese and lettuce. Oh, it's so good. If you don't know what a fajita is, that's just a flour tortilla. So in your taco, you would have a crunchy tortilla, but a fajita is a soft flour tortilla. And you can put a lot of stuff in there and have a really big, big meal, and it's so delicious, especially with melted cheese. Oh, I love cheese. Okay, turn your pencil. And if you want to, you can apply a second layer to make it very, very yellow. There, that's looking pretty good. I love doing 2 layers or 3 layers of color. It makes it so bright. All right. How is yours doing? Are you applying a good amount of yellow in there? That's great. So now we're going to take our blue color. And it doesn't have to be blue. You could use pink. You could even use yellow if you want. I just want you to use a light color. And you see this part inside the 2 zigzaggy lines in here? This is where we're going to add blue color, and very lightly. Just like that. Inside the 2 zigzaggy lines. And you're going to see when you're finished, it's going to make it look like an open eggshell. See, it makes it look like the inside of the egg shell. And for this one, I'm not going to color it in a second time because I want it to stay quite light. But if you want, you can apply a second layer. Don't forget to turn your pencil. Turn your pencil. I know that some of my friends have chickens and ducks and geese. And they have lots and lots of eggs on the farm. I think that's really cool. One day I would love to have some chickens. One day I am going to have some chickens. I think it's really nice to have lots of animals around you. How are you doing? You doing okay on the eggshells here? Don't forget to turn your pencil. Okay. That looks really good. I'll give you a few moments to catch up. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our black marker or black coloring pencil, whichever one you have, and we're going to fill in the pupils. I'm going to fill that in with black. There. Doesn't that look cute? Let's give Mrs. Egg some eyelashes because she wants to look pretty. There, she's got some eyelashes now. And let's give Mr. Egg some eyebrows. And let's draw in the smiles. Okay? Now, if you want, you can leave your drawing just like that. It looks great. But if you want things to stand out a bit, you can take your marker or your black pencil and you can outline everything that we've done. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go over all of my lines like this. And it makes it stand out a little more. Kind of makes it look more like a cartoon. And don't worry, see here? I didn't get it exactly on the lines. It doesn't matter. This is your drawing. You should have fun. There. Don't those look like a nice fried egg couple? And we'll do the same with the eggs, if the eggshells, if you want to. Just outline. Oh, I'm messing up my words here. Just outline them. Zigzaggy, zigzaggy, and the cracks. Okay. And the cracks. There. I like outlining things with black marker. I think it makes it look really outstanding. Okay, I'm going to do the third eggshell. When you outline things with marker, you can't erase them. So it's a good practice because it forces you to watch what you're doing and be careful. It's very good practice for drawing. All right, let's not forget those little cracks. I think the eggshells are looking pretty good. So we've got one more to go. I'm just slowly outlining, zigzag, the little cracks. And then one more zigzaggy line for me. There. So those are our eggs. E is for eggs. That was a lot of fun. That really was a lot of fun for me. I enjoyed that, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. Now don't forget, every time, you know what I'm going to say if you've been watching my drawing lessons, say it. Sign your artwork. Own your artwork. It's your work of art. Always sign your name. You should be proud of what you've done today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, my friends, and we'll see you next time on Alphabet Soup. Thanks for watching. Bye.